evening. This is Rock and Roll TV by Patrick Navin. And I have in the studio this evening one of our all-time heroes. Take it away for Jimbo Rock. Good evening, Jimbo Rock.
Good evening, Pat. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, man?
I've had a very good afternoon, actually, mate.
Yeah, and so what kind of life have you been living at the moment?
I've been living the rock and roll life for a change. It's
For a
been very
change.
good.
For a change. So you had a day off in between.
I've had a really good day off, mate. Yeah.
So what do you think about the scene here in Southsea with the rock and roll? Is there many rock and roll people here?
No, there's not very many at all. I think me and you, Pat, are the only ones left out of these depressing arseholes.
And do you think a lot of them would go against us because of the way we are, the way we think?
Very much so, Pat. Yeah. I find them very repressed in their beliefs and their whole way of life. Mate, you know.
Yeah, and they don't like people having a good time, do they, Jimbo Rock?
I think that they're very depressing. They're very mundane. They're very monotonous. Like, oh, we got to live this life, and you know.
Very monochrome and boring.
They're very sort of conservative, you know, right-wing sort of people. I don't like them very much. Even though I'm from here, don't get me wrong. So.
Yeah, but people like you make this town. It's not the boring cunts, the right-wingers, is it? You know.
I do try and make this town.
Well, you do make this town, my friend. You know.
Do you think so?
Yeah, you and your friend Ronnie Sullivan, who you introduced me to. You know, I mean, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have met Ronnie. So
Ronnie.
How is Ronnie? I know he's just won the tournament.
Oh, he's doing good. He texted me after he won it, and he said that that he wants to give up snooker again, which is weird, but. He's got to respect his decisions and such.
I know. He said it was for his public school for his children.
I know.
Well, I suppose you know different.
With Ronnie, he sort of drifts from one mood to another all the time as such, you know.
Hey, was he told me that you and him and Ronnie Wood were out in Dublin one night, and you puked up over the. Or Ronnie did. Was it you or Ronnie Wood puked up?
No, it was me.
You puked up on the snooker table.
I've got to admit to.
So it was you puked up on the snooker table when
I did blame it on Ron.
Yeah.
But Ronnie Wood was laughing so much. It was just like. I had to, go along with it was Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And was the two Ronnies good? The two Ronnies, were they nice people to hang out with?
They were excellent people, mate. They were really cool.
Oh man, I wish I'd have been there.
Actually, their legacy lives on
through you all the time.
Yeah, but in Portsmouth they don't seem to like me very much, you know.
Well, of course they wouldn't like you. If you're hanging around with cool people like the two Ronnies, Ronnie Wood and Ronnie O'Sullivan, they're going to be jealous, aren't they? Because I suppose they're nothing but stiffs.
And the things I got to admit, Pat, I only admit it to you, mate, is I don't really like, getting up and doing a crap job all day and,
Well, no, but you're a record producer. I wouldn't expect you to, you know.
Well, I just can't sort of pretend that it's a good life doing things like that. I'd rather lie in bed.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a radio person.
A radio head.
I listen to my, absolute 90s because I'm stuck in the 90s. I don't really like life now.
Not a bad place to be.
And I go back to TalkSport. I like my sport results.
Yeah.
And then I go to bed Planet Rock, and I'm rocking all day.
And then when you can feel like it, you go and produce with Desmond Child and stuff, don't you?
Well, I'd like to think so.
Yeah.
I'm very modest.
Well, I'll tell you something, Jimbo Rock. Whether you like to think so or not, you're a great producer.
Yeah.
So and that's all that counts.
But I'm not a Portsmouth person,
No, I know you're not. I can't say this on camera. I suppose I can be. I know that place you've got in Hollywood is beautiful. So okay, say goodbye, Jimbo Rock, to Rock and Roll TV.
Have a nice life.
Good night to Rock and Roll TV.
And fuck the Kardashians, because you're all fake and you got big bums. I don't like it.
Did you hear that? Fuck the Kardashians, because you got big bums, you cunts. Bye bye from Rock and Roll TV.